MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago Cubs.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Madison Bumgarner will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, he comes in to start carrying the career ERA, get this, of under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. So let's see if he's got his great stuff in this outing as well. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And in the outfield, Bryce Harper. You know, when he first broke into the league when he was 19, 20 years old, he was running around like a crazy man all over the place like a little jackrabbit. Out of control. He's calmed it down now. He's really become a nice outfielder.
Leading off the afternoon for St. Louis, second baseman, number 27.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ballgame. His first homer so far in the series, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Batting second, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Into the windup and the pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Betts has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting third, shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Harper. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Home half of the first coming up from Wrigley. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their big rival, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Max Scherzer gets the call in hostile territory here for game 1 of the division series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. All right, here's how the Cards line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Marcell Ozuna. Now, he didn't profile as a guy you put in center field. You look at his body type and go, he can't run, and then he does. He runs everything down. But I also like the fact you can put him anywhere out there because his arm plays. He can throw the ball from any position with all the top guys.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Mookie Betts.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Past battles with Scherzer, 7 hits in 15 at-bats. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
Batting second. Right.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Here's Javier Baez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Scherzer looks in. Here's the first pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is pulled hard, but foul. They brought their gloves for that one out there. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got to battle. But that was the case here as he battled back and got a hit down 0-2.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First offering on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the